understand that.
You're dealing with juveniles in dormitories, and they do really crazy things when they leave home for the first time. Really crazy things.
No, and
Probably more crazy than homeless people.
I understand, Your Honor,
And
but
I'm
if
not indicting everybody under the age of 21 in the United States of America, but they do some crazy things.
No, I understand, Your Honor, but if you look at the cases that are cited in the briefs regarding the dorms, and if you look at Nielsen, you know, the limited information you know is that they sign a contract saying that an RA can come in, and that's it. There's not a situation presented regarding the dorms in which everything is so regulated. All of the dorm cases involved, they were looking for pot, that an RA came in and looked for it based on the, you know, they can come in and look for hazards and such, and then the police are called. It doesn't, none of those cases, and if you even look at the rationale of it, they talk about how this is the same tendency as someone living in an apartment, that they have all the freedom still of living in an apartment across the street, that they have they pay for the residence. It's very much looking at, this is the same occupancy as someone being across the street living in an apartment. And I
say that's not here in this case because they don't have control.
Yes.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, and it would be a different situation, a different set of facts if a college dorm, because of the violence that has been prevalent, you know, on college campuses, would set up dorms with regulations and rules that were similar to here.
So are you saying people in shelters who don't have control have no privacy rights?
I'm saying that a shelter could set up a shelter could set up rules or lack thereof rules that afford individuals what would be a reasonable expectation of privacy under the Constitution.
Why does the government get the benefit of how a private shelter wants to run?
Well, because I think that if you look at in the situation, it's a shelter that is concerned about.
Let me go back to Justice Gantz's question.
Yeah.
If there's garbage on the street, right? You take it out, you put it on the street. The police can certainly go through it. Right? No privacy, you agree?
Anybody can go through it, yeah.
Exactly. Anybody can go through it. Are you saying that in this dorm, anybody could go through and search?
No, because there's the front door, which
No, anybody who happens to be in there. A cleaner, it gets cleaned, can go through and search and read the letters and look to see who's telephoned and try on the dresses and the coat that's hanging in the closet, because you can do that if it's garbage.
Well, what I would have to say is that anybody, Ms. Brown or other staff were the only people that could allow in the cleaning person.
No, but the cleaning person goes in for a specific purpose. The cleaning person may be sent to take, move the garbage from my side of the street to the other side of the street. But in so doing, if I've got no expectation of privacy, the cleaning person can open it, read the letters. If there's a thrown away scarf or a coat or something like that, a pair of old sneakers, can take those. Because there's no expectation of privacy.
No, but there is an abandonment issue that wouldn't be true in the room.
Isn't your better position that the director had the position, was in a position to give consent?
That is true, because it's directly in the manual was that the director was the only person that could allow people in.
And then you run up against Nielsen, right? And then you're trying to explain why, because the Nielsen, the director, the resident authority could go in to search. And you explain Nielsen as not, isn't that why you want to push the privacy argument so hard?
No, because in Nielsen, the RA couldn't allow the police to enter. Only the resident could allow the police to enter. In my situation, the resident couldn't allow the police to enter because they couldn't allow anybody to enter. Only Cynthia Brown could allow the police to enter or anybody else in. I guess in this situation, could the resident allow anybody else to enter in the room? No. That is very clear. No guests. The only ways it can come up is the people that Brown could let in, the guests. You could actually have guests, but they only could be in common rooms, or that other residents who, it's marked throughout the manual, could not enter anybody else's room. So it was only Brown or other staff who had the master key could allow anybody in. And if Your Honors have no further questions, the Commonwealth will rely on its brief.
Thank you, Ms. Celia.
Thank you.